welcome to Sliptember. I'm 𝐀𝐁𝐿 Harris, and if you don't know me, I'm the founder of Slip Safety Services and the host of the Safety and Risk Success podcast. So what is Sliptember? That's what this video is going to answer. But first, just a little bit of background. So I've been working in this field of safety and risk, and specifically looking at slips and falls for the last 10 years plus. And over that time, we've made a huge amount of progress. My team and I, for example, have helped over 5,000 client sites to reduce slip and fall accidents, injuries and claims by over 50%. And at last count, we're saving over £10 million of claims. But yet there's still a huge way to go. Slips and falls is often overlooked, but it actually costs the UK over £1 billion a year of insurance claims alone. Hence the need for Sliptember. So there are three key issues that I see. Firstly, slips are more serious than people think. So every week I get a phone call regarding a broken bone, sometimes someone that's been paralysed, occasionally even deaths. Slips are more costly than people think. There are hundreds of thousands of people a year going to A&E after a slip, 1.5 million NHS bed days as well. There are insurance claim costs, and AXA Insurance alone spends £80 million a year on insurance claims after slips. And there are criminal fines. So Tesco was fined £733,000 in early 2020 after a man slipped and broke his hip in one of their stores. But there are things we can do. As I mentioned before, we often see 50% plus reductions in accidents, injuries and claims. So therefore, what does Sliptember aim to achieve? Well, there are three main things. Firstly, challenge this misperception that slips are inevitable, slips are easy to solve, or sometimes even perceived as funny. Second, promote the proven science of slip and fall prevention, which can, as I've said, reduce frequency of accidents by over 50%. And third, encourage government to legislate for annual slip testing of commercial buildings. My strong belief is that this would have a fundamental shift in the number of accidents and injuries that we see every year after slips and falls. Why am I interested in this, you may ask? Well, I've suffered a serious accident that wasn't my fault. It wasn't a slip, but I was run over by a car that mounted the curb and crashed into me, and I broke my collarbone, broke my wrist, and suffered lots and lots of other injuries. So I know how it feels when an accident that wasn't your fault can shatter your life. That's why my big goal is to reduce the number of slips and falls around the world by 500,000 a year. And Sliptember, to me, is a key component of moving towards that objective. And because I've got a big goal, it needs big action. So I'm putting my money where my mouth is. In Sliptember, I'm giving away £50,000 of free slip tests. That's 100 free slip tests. This will enable people to get a better handle on where they currently stand, really understand where their slip and fall risks lie, and then take some steps to reduce that risk. And we know from experience the results that that can achieve. So how can you get involved? If you're interested in supporting Sliptember, which hopefully you are, because I think it's a cause that we can all rally behind, there are 5 key ways to get involved. And each of these ways can lead to you winning one of these £50,000 worth of free slip tests. Firstly, every working day in Sliptember, or September in normal words, we're going to be giving away a slip test for free to the first person that calls our office and quotes Sliptember. The number for the office is 0203 355 5018. So call the office in the morning, and if you're the first one to call, there's a free slip test for you. Secondly, take our slip safety scorecard. This takes 5 minutes. It's a digital self-assessment diagnostic tool. It will give you scores for the 6 factors that cause slips and falls, as well as an overall score too. And if you take a scorecard in this month of Sliptember, you'll be entered into a draw, and 1 person per working day will win a free slip test. Thirdly, like and comment on this video, as well as the other videos that I'll be putting out every day. Again, every single day, somebody who likes and comments will win a free slip test. Fourth, sign our petition. So I've written to government, I've written to lots of other stakeholders, to try and get legislation for annual slip testing of buildings. We've set up a petition. Please sign that, please support it. And if you do that, again, you can be in with a chance of winning a free slip test. And fifth and finally, use the hashtag Sliptember on any social media channel throughout the month. And again, there'll be 20 free slip tests on offer for people that do that. So hopefully that explains what Sliptember is. Hopefully you can see why I'm excited about it and why I'm putting my money where my mouth is, giving away these slip tests to move us towards this goal. We can stop slips. Let's do it together. It's in all of our interests. The outcomes for doing it will be fantastic. And let's really push forwards with it in Sliptember. Thanks for watching. Please engage with the videos. Please join me on the Sliptember campaign, and wishing you all the best for a prosperous Sliptember.